Hi everybody, and welcome to the Tree of Life, Astrology and Tarot. My name is Debbie Cassidy, and I am here to give you your forecast for the week beginning December 5th. Can you believe it? It's already the last month of 2016. And I don't know about you guys, but it's starting to get very cold here in the Northwest. In fact, we've got a little bit of snow in the forecast. Busy week this past week. I have seen a lot of Christmas trees on top of cars. Folks starting to gear up and get ready for the holidays. And with that in mind, we are in for a fantastic week this week. It is all about the sextiles. And for those of you who are new to astrology, sextiles are all about 2, maybe 3 planets that are speaking in perfect harmony with each other. And all that means is it's going to rain down some very positive energy on us this coming week. So let me get started here and clue you in. The very first sextile that we have, I just like even saying that word, is between Mars and Uranus. Mars is the ruler of Aries, and Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. And right at this moment, the 2 planets happen to be opposite of each other. So we currently have Uranus in Aries, and we currently have Mars in Aquarius. So Mars, being that fiery energy planet that gives us all of that inner energy and gumption to get things done, is currently sitting in Aquarius, which is all about looking into the future. And then we have Uranus, that lovely planet of the unexpected that gave us lots of strange energies last month during the election, is now currently sitting in Aries. So what does this mean as far as this sextile is concerned? It is all about beautiful connections with our friends, our family, the one that we love, the people we work with. It's also about perfect harmony as far as any of you who are involved with technology or seeing into the future. Beautiful energies as far as that's concerned. It's all about advancing yourself and your ideas, as well as getting your outer developments taken care of this week. You are going to want to exercise your freedom with others. And it's all about looking forward to the greater good. As we start to develop ourselves in some of these futuristic ideas. And with the moon in Pisces at this same moment, you're also going to be able to tune more into your feelings as to how you feel. So Mars sextiling Uranus is actually a beautiful thing, something that we can all look forward to this coming week. And this is an energy that will probably follow us all the way through the week, right on into the following week of December. So what a fabulous feeling to have as we are all hustling and bustling around trying to get ready for the holidays. Another fabulous thing that's happening this week is Venus is now moving into Aquarius. Venus, that planet of love, beauty, the inner self, finances, is now moving into Aquarius, looking into the future. Now, Venus isn't as strong in Aquarius, but it certainly lends itself to giving us a very positive, loving type of energy. So let me explain that a little bit. As we have Venus moving into Aquarius, it's going to be all about groups, your own sense of values with the groups, friends. It's all going to be about love in all directions. You're just going to feel the love this week. You may notice it also in the social media, any social media connections, technology. Those of you who are into esoteric type sciences like astrology, for instance, you will find that your creativity, your outgoingness, your ability to be able to communicate are just going to excel in some of these areas. It's going to be about philosophy, different religions, connecting with our own values as well. And you're going to be asking questions like, what are my hopes and dreams? And how can I drive these into the future? This is Venus in Aquarius. So you're going to feel the love this week. And you're also going to be advancing that into the future. We also have Mercury which is about to go retrograde on the 19th. So currently it is starting to move into its shadow. For those of you who aren't real familiar with what retrograde means, it's all about how the stars look in the sky from our vantage point here on Earth. And as we know, planets don't really move backwards, but they appear as they do, they appear like they do in the sky at certain points. And Mercury enters its retrograde usually about 3 times a year. However, this year, this is the 4th time that it's actually going to enter into retrograde on the 19th. So get your Christmas shopping done early. Best advice I can give you, so that later on you're not having to redo your gift giving or take it back or find out that the decision you had made for a particular gift to give to someone turns out to be completely like a flop. So the sooner you can get your shopping done before the 19th, the better off you will be. Besides, that gives you an extra week before Christmas begins to get all your other things finished. So anyway, Mercury is about to connect with the North Node. Those of you who do not know what the nodes are, we have a North Node and a South Node. And right off the bat, I will let you know that if you take a good long look at your birth chart, if you know where your North Node is and where your South Node is, you pretty much don't need to know anything else about your birth chart once you find out what these 2 nodes mean and what signs they are sitting in. Usually, the South Node means energies or certain habits or behaviors that you want to move away from, whereas the North Node are those energies, behaviors, certain habits that you want to move towards. And I believe I'll put out a separate video based on the North and South Nodes to explain that a little bit more to you. But what it means for us for this upcoming week is your mind and the ego will get in touch with your soul growth and your mind development. There's going to be a lot less confusion this week, actually for the next few weeks, compared to all that confusion and anxiety and intense energy that we saw in the month of November. So that's another good thing coming in our direction. We also have another sextile. We've got several of them that are happening this week. This is a big one that's going to be happening on Thursday, the 8th, where the Sun sextiles Jupiter. And as you guys know, Jupiter is my favorite planet, just due to the fact that it's a benefic planet. It's all about expansion, growth, pushing us beyond our boundaries, expands anything and everything that it touches. So this week, as the Sun sextiles Jupiter, it's all about speaking to your optimism. It's about beneficial developments, generosity and education, travel. You're going to find harmony and balance, being Jupiter is still sitting in Libra. You're going to feel, I already do, you're going to feel a lot more uplifted and generous towards others. You're going to be ready to take action. In fact, this is your perfect window that if you've been sitting on a project or has been feeling stuck or you've been feeling like you're just kind of in a standstill, you're going to find that your mind is going to open up to some new ideas and some new ways to take this project in another direction to help it move forward. So very, very positive energies for finishing up projects and tackling new ones. Then, on Friday, the 9th, we have Mercury sextiling Neptune. Now this can be kind of a tricky sextile due to the fact that it just might be too much of a good thing coming at us. So careful, and let me explain. You are going to find a lot more clarity when it comes to your spirituality, your connectivity, suffering, creativity. Any of you who are involved in creative fields like art, music, publishing, writing, any type of creative, artistic type of field, you're going to find all kinds of inspiration coming to you this week. It's all about charging ahead without any thought to other options, and that's where it can get tricky. You may feel so inspired that you don't even think twice about how you want to take the project forward, and you just charge ahead and push into it, and you find out later, maybe I should have held back a little bit, or you find that you completely overlooked some other options you could have made to help this project move along, or your connections move along. So take that positive energy, move forward, but at the same time, make sure you're looking at all the other options before you make some final decisions. It's all about being overconfident towards the end of the week. That's okay. That's all right. Then on Saturday, we have the Sun that's going to conjunct Saturn. This is also another big deal. This is a great energy for hard work, tackling projects. You're going to find yourself in the flow as far as your self-awareness is concerned. You're going to be able to complete creative endeavors at this point. There's going to be a lot more focus on yourself, your home, your creations, and your finances. What perfect timing as we're starting to go into the holidays to have all this positive energy floating around us. Then on Sunday, this is going to be a good day to make practical plans, lists, and get organized for the future. Get your ideas sorted out and try to make a calendar to stay on track. So you'll find yourself just wanting to get organized during the end of the week. So nothing but positive aspects to look forward to this coming week. And you're just going to be feeling the love. It's an energy that's been long overdue. Last week was a positive week to get started with, but this one is just like the peak of positivity. So take these energies that you're going to start feeling this week and use them to the best advantage that you possibly can when it comes to reaching out to others, finishing up projects, starting new projects, finally getting dead-end projects. You're going to get all this fabulous creative ideas and inspiration to move them ahead and move them forward. Push that button and get it going, as well as starting to look into the future. A lot of these energies are going to follow us into 2017. And I just wanted to let you guys know that here in the next week or so, I will be coming out with an overall general forecast for 2017 for all 12 signs and what you can expect. And of course, if you want something a little more personal, which I highly recommend, as general readings or forecasts are just that, they're general. So not all the aspects or the energies that I tell you about will apply to you. All depends on where the planets are currently sitting in your own personal birth chart. So yearly forecasts are now available. I have posted them on my website. And I'll be giving a general forecast here in the next week or two. And I've had a lot of requests to give kind of like sideline classes or learning about some of the different planetary aspects and how they affect all of us throughout the year. So I'll start picking out some of these subjects like the north and south nodes, sextiles, retrogrades, that sort of thing, so that you guys are a little more up to speed and learning something new. And what a fabulous week to get that started is this week, as we're all starting to seek out more of our creative abilities and other areas within our lives that will help make our lives better in the future. So there's your forecast for the week of December 5th. By all means, come and visit me at www.treeoflifeastro.com. Leave me your comments, an email. If you wish to have a personal, more private reading that's more connected to you and your unique birth chart, leave me your birthday, time you were born, and I'll get back to you. I am looking to do yearly forecast for 2017. You want to get on that boat as soon as possible, as I've already started to get requests and I'm booking up already. And as we start to go into 2017, if you find that the current rate of $100 for your 12-month forecast is too much for you to afford right now, I will take a 6-month or even a 3-month forecast from you. So just let me know what it is you want to have, and I will email that to you as soon as possible. Okay, as I start to end this video, just wanted to leave a few words about this year of 2016 that we're getting ready to leave behind. It's been a very difficult year for a lot of us, and I know as a collective we have seen so many intense energies, especially over these last 2-3 months, and I'm not talking just politically. There's a lot of things been going on in our personal lives, a lot of things going around on the other side of the earth as we know it, and it's just been difficult. We've had some very difficult energies, but I'm already starting to feel the energies lightening up, people becoming more social, the more outgoing, we're connecting with each other, And I hope in the long run it just means that we're going to get closer and closer to unifying in the year of 2017. And there's a whole lot of really awesome aspects coming up for us in this coming year that point to that very thing that's going to happen. Unification, connectivity, understanding, and starting to see the bigger picture as we start to move through Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. I'm excited. Some very exciting things starting to happen. I myself have a tree waiting to be put up this week, so I know I'll be very busy decorating and getting ready for the holidays. I wish all of you a very prosperous, happy, healthy week coming up this week. And give me some feedback. Let me know some of the positive things you have seen this week. I'd be very curious to know how it's affecting all of you. Meanwhile, I wish all of you lots of love and light. May God send His energies to you, keep you positive, keep you healthy, and we'll be talking soon in another week or so. Love you guys. Namaste.